So, you have a scene you want to light, right? Well, have fun with that. It's a process. First, we're going to find any practical lights. Practical lights are basically lamps, torches, campfires, any of that type of stuff, right? So you want to find any of those and move the cursor to where that lamp is. And then place your point light inside of that lamp. And then repeat this process for every practical light. Now we can go to rendered mode and mess with the colors, size, and just generally mess around with that light to make it look more realistic. Currently for me, due to InterBricks size, it's a little bit too small and not nearly bright enough, as well as the hex color is a bit wrong. So we're going to, what I like to do is I like to search up the hex colors for real life items. So like I'll search up the hex color for the sunlight, for candlelight, for fire, campfire light, candlelight and firelight. I think they're the same thing. They should be, unless I'm dumb. But yeah, basically, if you want to get more realistic lighting, you search up the hex colors for them. Sometimes the exact hex color for it is a bit off, and it just doesn't look right, or doesn't look cinematic enough for you. So you adjust them until you get what you like. Just keep having fun with it. So now, once we've gotten all of our lamps and practical lights with lights in them, we can now get to the camera position and the character position. And the character position is actually much more important than you would think. You want to find the longest axis. So what I'm doing here is I am moving the character so that he's in a bit more better position, so that the lamps are behind him, so that you can see the practical lights behind him, so you can get nice bokeh and just a generally better background. Filling the background is very important, so you need to fill that background and all that, and yeah. So now that you've got your character and camera in position, you're going to want to set that focus. I know a lot of InterBricks users like to use Nuke for their focus pulling. That's all good. I don't. I prefer to use blenders because I don't enjoy using Nuke. I think it's a painful process and it's not fun for me. But yeah, basically, just start messing around. Get your camera position. Headroom. Headroom is very important, and just camera position in general. You don't want... Just, if you want to, you can just replicate this shot here, if you want. Just the framing and all that, it should be fine. So now that we've got the character position and all that done, lighting and all that, now we have to get into the non-practical lights, the fake lighting, so that we can have more of a light up your character a bit better. Okay, so what you can see that I'm doing here right now is adding a side light, so that replicates sort of the lamp that's above him. You see, if you've noticed before, there was a lamp just above him. You want to add a light that sort of acts as like that light for it. Now, what you can see is that there is a lamp in the background as well, so you're going to want to add a sort of rim light, hair light, something going on there, as you can see what I'm doing right now. And that will act as, well, as you can see, it acts as if it's that lamp in the background. You can see that the hair is a bit dark, so we're going to want to add a hair light, which acts as basically like an over the head light that acts as that. So yeah, that fills in the darkness that's on his head. Now, as you can see, the corner of that shot is very empty, so we're going to want to move this lamp over to the corner or edge to sort of fill in that gap of emptiness, because we don't want it to be, you don't want to have an empty shot in the background. So now that we have those lights set up, we're just going to make some minor adjustments to everything else. Another thing that we're doing here is false color. False color is something that we use to like kind of correctly set exposure. I'll don't have time to explain it here. I suggest looking up a tutorial for false color, but yeah. So yeah, the guitar is very dark at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this lamp a bit to the front so that it lights up the guitar a bit. So yeah, now you don't have any of that dark, awkward darkness in the way, and the shot is pretty much finished. So yeah, that's how I like to light my characters in these types of scenes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you, because yeah, it better have helped you.